There are some examples that we have. The main exam 2023. What are the subjects that were asked? Virus of conflict is affecting the functioning of the SCO. In the light of the above statement, point out the role of India in mitigating the problem. 150 words. You can see no paper, no book will be able to give you an answer to this unless you have followed the SCO happenings. And on SCO meeting, there will be a press release by MEA which will give you what is India's perspective on that. You understand that? There will be a news item which will give you certain background of SCO meetings, what has India done. You can see it in a holistic picture, how this question is to be tackled. आप 10 घंटे पढ़ते रहें अपने कमरे में without looking at television or newspaper, it is not going to help you. Do you understand? Next, the expression and strengthening of NATO and a stronger US-Europe strategic partnership works well for India. What is your opinion about this statement? Give reasons and example to support your answer. 250 words. Once again, there is no notebook, there is no guidebook that can give you this. Why we are highlighting this is to understand the trend of the question. Many a time, smart students will be able to visualize what will come in this year's exam because they have followed the news throughout the year and they know what news can be picked up by the examiner to put it in the main exam. C is an important component of the cosmos. Discuss in the light of the above statement the role of the IMO, International Maritime Organization, in protecting the environment and enhancing maritime safety and security. All these becomes a child play when you have been following the news or looking at the international relationship as a hobby, rather than as a subject. Don't take it as a subject. These questions should give you an idea that you cannot prepare for this unless you are aware of what is happening around you. Am I clear? Does it make sense and does it arouse interest in your mind? It is a very simple concept, but it has very wide-reaching consequences. Similarly, India is an age-old friend of Sri Lanka. Discuss India's role in 2022. India's role in the recent crisis of Sri Lanka in the light of the preceding statement. Very relevant. If people have been seeing the news and following it actively, they could have guessed that in this main exam, we are going to have a question on Sri Lanka. Do you think that BIMSTEC is a parallel organization like the SAARC? What are the similarities and dissimilarities between the two? How are Indian foreign policy objectives realized by forming this new organization? How will I2U2 grouping transform India's position in global politics? 15 marks question. Clean energy is the order of the day. Describe briefly India's changing policy towards climate change in various international fora in the context of geopolitics. All of them are relevant to our surrounding, and the preparation has to be guided by that. Prelim questions. I mean, I'll take one or two to highlight this. In the recent years, Chad, Guyana, Mali and Sudan caught the international attention for which of the following reasons common to all of them? Discovery of rich deposits of rare earth elements, establishment of Chinese military bases, southward expansion of Sahara Desert, successful coups. Another question is about G20. Another question about European Union. With reference to India's projects on connectivity, consider the following statements: East-West Corridor, Trilateral Highway, Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar Economic Corridor, etc. All of them do not need extra preparation. Keep yourself abreast with the current affairs, the newspapers, the news, and things like that.